Hello and welcome everyone. This is Taco Movie Talks. I really loved the reception of the Beyond the Frame video I did, which if you haven't seen, please check it out. But a lot of people really appreciated that, so I thought I would kind of give some explanation of themes and symbolism and the importance of three films that I thought were definitely ones that made you think deeper about the films. And I think these can be used, watching this before you watch them and after. And the three movies that I'm going to be talking about are The Color of Pomegranates, El Topo, and Stalker. But without further ado, The Color of Pomegranates, directed by Sergei Parajanov, is a mesmerizing cinematic masterpiece known for its rich symbolism, poetic storytelling, and unique narrative structure. Released in 1969, this Armenian film is often regarded as one of the most significant works in world cinema. Let's delve into a comprehensive explanation of the movie, exploring its themes and symbolism. Visual poetry. The Color of Pomegranates is a visual poem. It foregoes traditional storytelling in favor of a series of dreamlike, symbolic tableaus that together create a narrative. The film is more concerned with visual and emotional impact than linear plot progression. Biography of Armenian poet Sayet Nova. This film is a loosely structured biography of the 18th century Armenian poet Sayet Nova. However, it doesn't follow a typical biographical format. Instead, it presents key moments and fragments from his life in a non-linear fashion. Symbolism and allegory. The film is saturated with symbolism and allegory, drawing heavily from Armenian history, culture, and folklore. Many scenes represent key moments in Sayet Nova's life, but are presented symbolically rather than literally. This invites viewers to interpret and engage with the film on a deeply symbolic level. Cinematic texture. Parajanov pays meticulous attention to the visual elements of the film. Each frame is composed like a painting, with an array of colors, textures, and objects that carry symbolic weight. The textures, costumes, and settings create a sensory experience that mirrors Sayet Nova's inner world. The film reflects the life of a poet, emphasizing the importance of creative expression as a means to understand the human experience. The Color of Pomegranate explores Armenian culture, history, and spirituality, portraying the struggle of preserving one's cultural identity in the face of external forces. Through symbolism and allegory, the film delves into themes of transcendence and spirituality, suggesting that art and poetry can elevate the soul beyond the material world. The film is a sensory experience, engaging viewers through visuals, sounds, and textures, inviting them to connect with the film on a visceral level. Some key symbolic motifs are pomegranates, as pomegranates are a recurring motif symbolizing life, fertility, and sensuality. They represent the richness of Armenian culture. Icons and religious imagery. The film features religious imagery, emphasizing the influence of Armenian Christianity on the culture and spirituality on the region. Nature, especially animals and landscapes, is used symbolically to evoke the connection between humanity and the natural world. The film's vivid colors are symbolic and emotionally charged. Red, for instance, often represents passion and vitality. The Color of Pomegranates intentionally leaves much open to interpretation. Parajanov allows viewers to bring their own experiences and emotions to film, making it a deeply personal and subjective experience. In summary, The Color of Pomegranates is a cinematic gem that defies conventional storytelling in favor of visual poetry and symbolism. Its rich tapestry of imagery and allegory invites viewers to explore the themes of art, culture, spirituality, and personal identity in a profound artistic and subjective manner. It remains a celebrated work of cinema that continues to inspire and challenges audiences worldwide. The next film is El Topo, directed by Alejandro Jodorowsky, which is a highly surreal and symbolic cult film released in 1970. This avant-garde Western is known for its striking visuals, unconventional narrative, and profound symbolism. Let's explore a comprehensive explanation of the movie, delving into its themes and symbolism. El Topo is often classified as a mystical Western due to its fusion of Western genre elements with metaphysical and surreal themes. The film's title character, El Topo, played by Jodorowsky himself, is a mysterious gunfighter on a quest for enlightenment. The film's narrative is a journey of alchemical transformation. El Topo embarks on a mission to become the greatest gunfighter, symbolizing the journey of the ego, seeking mastery over one's own destructive impulses. His transformation mirrors the alchemical process, turning base elements into spiritual gold. This film explores the quest for spiritual enlightenment and the transcendence of ego through a series of surreal encounters. El Topo's path is marked by violence, representing the destructive aspects of human nature. His journey towards redemption is symbolized by his encounters with various characters. El Topo features explicit sexual content and challenges traditional gender roles. These elements are symbolic and often confrontational, reflecting themes of liberation and self-discovery. The film contains religious allegories, with El Topo representing a Christ-like figure, undergoing suffering and transformation for the sake of others. Throughout the film, El Topo descends into caves, symbolizing a descent into the subconscious mind and the dark aspects of the self. Mirrors are used to represent self-reflection and the duality of human nature. Characters often confront themselves in mirrors, facing their own inner demons. Animal symbolism is prevalent, with characters taking on animalistic characteristics or interacting with animals to convey deeper meanings about human nature, not to mention El Topo being Spanish for the mole. The film incorporates religious symbols and iconography, drawing from Christianity and Eastern spirituality to explore themes of faith and transformation. El Topo features a fragmented and enigmatic narrative that blurs the line between reality and dream. The film is structured as a series of allegorical vignettes, each with its own set of characters and symbolic themes. This narrative style invites multiple interpretations. At its core, El Topo can be seen as an allegory for the human condition. It explores the inner journey of self-discovery, the battle between light and darkness within, and the quest for spiritual transcendence. El Topo gained a cult status and following due to its unconventional and thought-provoking approach to storytelling. It has inspired filmmakers and artists for decades with its audacious blend of surrealism, Western aesthetics, and spiritual exploration. In summary, El Topo is a surreal and symbolic masterpiece that challenges conventional narrative structures while exploring profound themes of enlightenment, violence, sexuality, and transformation. Its enigmatic and visually arresting style continues to captivate and provoke audiences, making it a cult classic in the world of avant-garde cinema. The next film that we're going to cover is Stalker, directed by Andrei Tarkovsky and released in 1979. It is a profound and enigmatic cinematic masterpiece that delves deeply into themes of existentialism, spirituality, and the human condition. This Soviet science fiction film is renowned for its symbolism, philosophical depth, and distinctive cinematic style. Let's explore a comprehensive analysis of Stalker, examining its symbolism and themes. The central setting of the film is the Zone, a mysterious and forbidding area with otherworldly properties. The Zone can be seen as a physical manifestation of the human subconscious, representing the inner journey of self-discovery. The film's titular character, the Stalker, serves as a guide and a philosopher. He leads people into the Zone, guiding them through the treacherous terrain both physically and spiritually. The Stalker represents the human longing for meaning and transcendence. Existentialism. Stalker delves into existential themes, questioning the meaning of life and the existence of the supernatural. The characters grapple with their own purpose and the choices they make in the face of uncertainty. Spirituality and faith. The film explores the intersection of faith and doubt. The characters' journey into the Zone can be seen as a spiritual pilgrimage, with the room at the center representing a place of enlightenment or salvation. The human condition. Stalker reflects the human condition, portraying the inner struggles, fears, and desires that shape our lives. The characters' interactions with the Zone reveal their deepest insecurities and hopes. Some of the symbolism that is included is water, which is a recurring motif symbolizing purification and transformation. The characters encounter water as a source of both danger and renewal in the Zone. The physical and metaphysical journey into the Zone is a symbolic representation of the human quest for meaning and fulfillment. The ultimate destination within the Zone, the room, is a place where one's innermost desires are said to be realized. The room represents the pursuit of a personal utopia or salvation. Mirrors are used to reflect characters' inner selves, revealing their fears and insecurities. The Stalker's wife uses a broken mirror, which serves as a powerful symbol of her despair. Tarkovsky employs a deliberate and contemplative pacing, allowing viewers to immerse themselves in the film's atmosphere and reflect on its themes. The film also features extended, unbroken takes that emphasize the characters' interactions with the environment and create a meditative atmosphere. Tarkovsky also incorporates natural sounds such as running water and chirping birds to enhance the film's sensory experience. The Stalker intentionally leaves many questions unanswered and invites viewers to engage in deep contemplation. It doesn't provide clear-cut explanations, encouraging multiple interpretations. In summary, Stalker is a philosophical and symbolic exploration of the human condition, spirituality, and the quest for meaning in a world filled with uncertainty. Its symbolism and deliberate pacing and open-ended narrative make it a profound and thought-provoking cinematic masterpiece that continues to captivate and challenge audiences worldwide. The Color of Pomegranates, El Topo, and Stalker are all highly influential films that left a lasting impact on the world of cinema. Each of these films contributed to the evolution of filmmaking in unique ways and played a significant role in shaping cinema in the years that followed their release. Here's how they influenced cinema and their importance. The Color of Pomegranates. Sergei Parajanov's film is celebrated for its striking visual poetry. It demonstrated the power of cinema as a visual medium to convey emotions and stories through imagery rather than conventional narrative. This approach inspired many filmmakers to experiment with visual storytelling. The Color of Pomegranates played a crucial role in preserving and showcasing Armenian culture and history. It highlighted the importance of cinema as a tool for cultural preservation and celebration. The film's artistic freedom and defiance of traditional narrative structures paved the way for other filmmakers to push boundaries and challenge established norms in storytelling and filmmaking. El Topo. Alejandro Jodorowsky's El Topo introduced the concept of the mystical Western, blending elements of the Western genre with surreal and metaphysical themes. This fusion of genres and exploration of spirituality influenced a new wave of experimental and philosophical cinema. El Topo gained a dedicated cult following, demonstrating the power of independent, unconventional cinema to find passionate audiences beyond mainstream Hollywood. This helped establish the cult film movement and the idea that niche audiences would seek out unique, challenging content. The film's bold approach to sexuality, violence, and challenging societal norms paved the way for more transgressive and provocative cinema in the years that follows. It expanded the boundaries of what was considered acceptable in film. Stalker. Andrei Tarkovsky's Stalker is a prime example of slow cinema, emphasizing deliberate pacing and contemplative storytelling. This style influenced a new generation of filmmakers who appreciated the power of cinematic patience and importance of allowing audiences to reflect on a film's themes. Stalker encouraged filmmakers to explore profound philosophical and existential themes through cinema. It demonstrated that cinema could be a medium for deep introspective and philosophical inquiry. The film's open-ended narrative and symbolic richness encourage viewers to engage in active interpretation, highlighting the power of cinema to provoke thought and discussion. In summary, The Color of Pomegranates, El Topo, and Stalker were pioneering works of cinema that challenged the conventions, expanded artistic boundaries, and demonstrated the potential of film as a medium for visual poetry, cultural preservation, spiritual exploration, and philosophical inquiry. Their influence can be seen in the work of subsequent filmmakers who sought to push the boundaries of storytelling and cinematic experience. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something, and I hope this helps you understand these films if you've seen them, and I hope it serves as a good prerequisite if you want to watch these films. I appreciate all the support, and I hope I see you again. I'll catch you on the flippity flip. Bye, y'all.